because I know ASMR people cancel it out, as you would, because you're trying to sleep and you don't want to have an ad like pop up in your videos. But I have no control at all over these ads, and it really annoys me because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you sleep, and I don't want an ad to pop up to you, and that wrecks your sleep, and I can do nothing about it. Anyways, yeah, that was a side note. A little side note. Scratch, 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 scratch. But yes, that was that. What's another series? So I've read the Infernal Devices. I've just like a book related video, which I'd love to do. I would love to do. Or anything really that's not weird. What else do I have to say? A series I need to finish is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabatier. So I have read the first book, the second book, and the third book, and the fourth and final book in the quartet I have not read yet. I haven't read the fourth book. Sorry, my pinky looks so